Please visit us again. Goodbye. Welcome to the ASOS Vehicle Retrieval System. Your insurance claim has been
Thank
sent.
you.
visit us again. Goodbye. Welcome to the ASOS Vehicle Retrieval System. Vehicle selected. Your vehicle has been delivered to the following location. Please visit us again. Welcome to the ASOS Vehicle Retrieval System. Your vehicle has been moved to our storage facility. Please visit us again. Goodbye. Welcome to the ASOS Vehicle Retrieval System. Your vehicle has been delivered to the following location. Please visit us again.
Saber Industries, a journey worth taking. Systems on. systems off. Propulsion fuel 100%.
Exit protocols initiated. Please stand by.
travel complete. Shields on.
Who are you killing now? I'm sure you're killing somebody. Oh, pretty good. I just got back from a store. Oh, I just got done picking up leaves with a lawnmower. Cheated. I just mowed over them and sucked them into the catcher. Sure as hell wasn't going to rake them.
Alert. Front crash close.
I have got an idea what I'm going to do. I am going to buy a Hall D. Yeah, it's only $50 more than the Hall C because it's not released yet. You know what I mean? And for a loaner, you get a Hall C and a C2 Hercules. And you know it'll be forever before it releases. And when it does release, the price will probably about double because it's a capital ship. So you know how they are with capital ships. You know, so the price will be what, $750 plus? So when it goes up, I'll just melt it and then buy a Hull C and have an extra $250 in credit. So fuck them. Yeah, you know. I'll have it, like I say, I'll have an extra 250, at least 250 in credits extra if I melt it. You know, and then buy the, because the price goes up as soon as it releases. You know how that is. So why wouldn't I buy a Hull D? Even though it's not in game, but you know what? I get what I want. In fact, I get extra because I get a C2. You know? He's on the other side of that rock. Which you might be able to get off, maybe. I don't know. Is it touching? Is it touching? Yeah, but he's moving farther under you, so that ain't helping. Yeah, like I say, if the ramp's not touching, you probably can't get back in it. It does look awful steep, don't it? I can't tell if it's touching or not. Like I said, you can't scroll out to look. If you could scroll out, oh, get back in the pilot seat, and maybe you can see what if the ramp's touching that way. Go F4, you know? Maybe. I don't know that it'll actually work, but that might give you a view. Yeah, can't you shoot him with a ship? Why not? I don't know why. It's fun. Well, no, it's not. Tilt it back up. Oh, oh, yeah, it's touching. So technically, you could get back in it. It's close. So you can shoot him with the fucking ship. Fuck. He probably moved now. You done change your paint job again. You done change your paint job again. Yeah, it's a long way to get back. You probably ain't gonna do that. You might. He'll shoot you as you come out the door. Says, I got you. Even ahead. After hitting in the head, he'd be dead. Maybe he wants some too, huh? Why are they calling him a king? You can put a compensator on it though. Stop some of that. That one. Hard to say. You said, I don't know which one was a king. You gotta go all the way down there. How can you see if he's got anything there? Don't you have to touch him and loot him? Was it a tractor beam? Were you trying to pick him up? Oh, we got him. We should. You are just a cheating piece of shit. Yeah, but I didn't tell you to drag him through the space to pick him to loot him. Has he got anything? Check. Come on, let's see. You can't loot him because you cheated. Yes, they do, but they don't. No, it's like mostly just even the outfit ain't fancy. Aren't you just gonna kick him outside? He's gonna resurrect and shoot you in the back of the head. He's gonna resurrect in the back of the head while you're flying. Yeah, you can't lock. You can't lock them, can you? I didn't know you could. You sure you can lock them? You can close them, but I don't mean they're locked. Huh. I didn't know you could do that. I thought just. Didn't know you could do that.
Alert. Overhead crash close. Landing gear.
No, not at the moment. No, I ain't doing that shit. No, that stuff just do this 50 million times. No, it's just not my ideal fun. I mean, if it was just do it one time, I'd do it because it might be interesting. But you know, time you do it 10 or 15 times, you're pretty bored of doing it. I just don't care for grinds like that. That's, you know, do the same thing over and over again. I'd rather pick up 100 fucking feathers than do the same mission 15 times. I mean, I'm sorry, but I've never heard of, I don't know why they do that. Whoever heard of doing the same mission over and over again, and they call that content? Well, at least WoW gives you, makes you pick up 100 feathers, and you can get them anywhere. You know what I mean? But not Star Citizen. We want you to do the same buggy mission over and over again, and you got to do it more than 10 or 15 times because 10 to 1 it ain't going to complete. Yeah, right. Like, aren't they having trouble now with picking up the data pads? You pick them up, they don't count. You got to do the mission again. Why would I do any of that? Like I say, I'm not testing for SIGs. It's shitty quality control. mean, that just seems shouldn't be possible that missions keep bugging out and you have to repeat them, especially after you already have to do them 10, 15 times according to them. I say their ideal fun, my ideal fun is not the same. I don't mind doing anything one time. It can be interesting. You know what I mean? But you know, by the 10th time, I'm pretty much bored with whatever the fuck it is. And then I'm aggravated because I have to do it 10 more times because all the data pads bugged out.
Shields on.
So yeah, I haven't done the 8 Freedom Fighters or whatever they are. I'm not doing. I haven't even started them. No attention. Oh well, then you got a lot more to do. And you ain't doing them either, huh? Like I said, if they'd make fun content, that's a different thing. You know what I mean? But I don't consider repeating the same mission 10 times fun. I mean, they obviously do, or that's all they know how to do. I don't know what it is. They're just not very good or at making things, or they actually think that's fun. And if they think that's fun, they're really stupid devs. But you never know. Yeah, I don't know why they can't make interesting missions. How much does killing the king is it worth? Does it pay anything? I guess that ain't bad, is it? Killing one dude. When you can fly above the park and shoot him from the sky. Now you have to land and actually fight everybody and get to him. Now that's a whole lot of work for 56K. But no, I mean, you're worried about why not shoot him with the damn ship? I mean, Jesus Christ. No. You've left him alive. Now he's getting ready to butt fuck you. I can't see nothing. Turn you on. No. You got a headlight. Turn your light on. Turn your light on. Your headlights on? Wow. They didn't work very well. Why is it facing you? Oh no, I mean in the suit headlights. Hit the T key, I think it is. No, you don't need to be. Yeah, you just regular. Put it on. Bring your character back up. But yeah, I think it's a T key for your headlight on your flashlight. Yeah, you couldn't even see nothing. Just drop a bomb on it. And make it even easier. Well, your headlight ain't very bright, is it? I don't know how you're going to see them in the dark. If you've got a... Get in the turret and lay down some fire. Turret thought would be good for something. Ain't good for shooting ships, but you know, might be good for shooting idiots on the ground.
Alert. Front crash close.
Start sheet.
Alert. Deck crash.
You know, if he'd pulled the triggers, he'd already be dead. Uh, uh,
Attack on shields.
he's gonna jump on the back. He's gonna jump up on the back and shoot you as you come out the door. That's what he's gonna do. He's got you. He's got your number. He got your number. Somebody done ratted you out, and he knows. Better watch it. The dead guy's gonna get up and stab you in the back. How are you supposed to see him in the dark? I don't think so. I think he's laughing at you. I'm coming to get you, fucker. I'll show you how to shoot somebody. Well, I don't think it's hitting him. I think he's hiding behind that eye. Can't see, so. He might be there, but is he standing behind a rock or something? Because it don't look like you're hitting him. Send a flare this way. Throw a flare. You can light him up. Might not have a flare. I don't think he's shooting me back. He's not taking no damage. I think he's, no, I think he's, oh, can you see? I can't see. Oh, I see the thing, but I don't, you know, he's sitting down. Or she gonna grab his body? How the hell are you gonna be a necrophiliac or whatever without his body? You got the other body, I figure you want to play with them. Set the two of them up in poses and shit, you know, take pictures, send them to their wives or boyfriends. They may have boyfriends, but I don't know. Is that a player? Yeah, it has to be a player, doesn't it?
Shields off.
Next king, how many kings are there? Actually, they got a lot of fighting involved. Mm-hmm. Yeah, normally are they flying ships this time? Sometimes they in ships. You're doing a lot of FPS stuff, aren't you? You're doing a lot of FPS stuff. I did some, I did some stuff with the ASD, but I just thought, I didn't think they made them very fun by just keeping the spawns coming and coming and coming. And they always spawn behind you. And just, you know, you're looking for something and all of a sudden you got people behind you shooting at you. You got no chance to hide behind something. Yeah, I'm not impressed with the way they design things.
Quantum travel complete.
They don't put a whole lot of thought in it. And their ideal of hard is making everything spawn again and again and again. That's not my ideal of hard missions. Of course, their AI is so stupid. I guess what else they're gonna do? You know. Well, most games the AI you have to worry about. You know. And here they're just so stupid, and because they're so stupid, they just keep spawning them. So, but sooner or later, it's just a matter they're going to hit you enough times to kill you, no matter how stupid they are. Yeah, I'm not impressed with the way they designed their missions and stuff so far. They haven't showed me anything. Now, don't get me wrong. The old team, before everybody quit, they had some pretty good missions. Remember the one on Covalax? The Covalax? That was a fun mission. And it didn't even involve shooting nobody. You know what I mean? But it was difficult and it was hard. And, but see, now they just, I don't know, they just don't act like they really want to make anything very intelligent, I guess the word I'm looking for. They just, just shoot over and over again. We don't want to actually make a hard mission. We just want to overwhelm you with bullets. And that may change. I mean, I'm not saying that's the way it's always going to be, but if that's playing like Squadron 42, Squadron 42 is so going to suck. And that's what scares me, is that's actually how you think a game is designed. Can you imagine Squadron 42 being like that? Endless spawns. Well, they're gonna get killed. The critics are gonna kill them. You know what I mean? If that's their ideal of game, But that's what scares me. Everything I see everything we see in the PU is supposed to be from Squadron 42, and if it is, if that's actually true, wow. Squadron 42 is not going to succeed. It does not, you know what I mean? I mean, did you see the 1-hour trailer they made on it? I thought that was boring. I mean, don't get me wrong, they did a good job, but you know what? I don't play games to be in a movie. And that's all you were doing. You were just a spectator. That's not my ideal gameplay. That was 1 hour standing around watching somebody else do everything, and that's your ideal of a game? Man, that's, to me, that's going to be real boring. It's going to be 40 hours of that? Jesus. When I play a game, I want to be the one doing things, not watching somebody else do it. So we'll see. I don't know. Yeah, it'd be nice if you could actually see where you're going. I hate doing these things in the dark. It's hard to see anything when it's daylight, much less dark. There could be a guy just a few feet in front of you, you never know it. See, that just goes to show you how shitty the AI is, yeah. And if you'd had a silencer, okay, it would look like, oh, there's two of them now. You should have put the silencer on your gun. Yeah, I would use the silencer, you know that, right? That way you could have shot him. Well, you use different guns, but yeah, I like silencers because that way you can be sneaky. You kill somebody, then kill the next one, and one of them knew you shot anybody. You're getting ready. He's shooting you. Or die, you better hope to meds. Don't you have no med pen? So there's a guy hiding in the ship. It's an ambush. That's what it is. It ain't scary. Set up an ambush. I don't think. I saw the light. I didn't see him. See, why wouldn't he turn his light off? He's not very smart. Ooh, he's right there on it. We're talking about a bullet sponge. Jesus Christ. How many times you gotta shoot him? At point blank range. Say it's so dark. I hope you can see better than I can. Overweight, fat. We're just bouncing around too, isn't it? From here to there. T-Sync is real. Yeah, he was coming up the ramp. I hate you go to pick something up and it throws your weapon down. I mean, a lot of things they need to work on. Shouldn't drop your weapon all the time. It likes to do that. Oh well. Scopes are good. You never tell who's a pretty good one. Not here. It might, it might be.
Shields off.
It's all an illusion. It's just an illusion.
Shields off.
I don't know. I mean, you don't have to go to work today on Friday? Oh, so you had a plan. I'm ready, all right. Uh-huh. Are you trying to say you gave him a burial? No. Nope. After seeing their snakes in the ASD, I thought, yeah, I'm not interested. Cox go live. No, it would be on the 20th when it'll go live. I don't think so, because they got it all tied into free fly and all that shit. So I think it will be on that morning of the 20th.
Travel complete.
And if it does go, they won't allow you to do anything. You know what I mean? So I mean, they can't allow. I mean, everything is geared for the 20th, so how they can't let you do anything until the 20th. So even if they put the patch in, you won't be able to utilize it.
Shields on.
Everybody's whining they haven't released the Perseus yet. Well, the hell, they haven't even said they were going to. It's not official that Perseus is going to release this year. So everybody's bitching about it. Well, first of all, SIG never said they were going to release it. Second of all, why would they release it before the patch? See, they just want to complain to be complaining. Now, I'm the first one to badmouth SIG, but these people are just, they're ridiculous. You know what I mean?
Landing, dear Del. Landing.
Well, they need to let us test it. Why? Why do they need to let you test it? You just want it because you want it. That's it. And you're making up excuses, you know. But the bottom line is, you're bitching on Spectrum, they don't even read it. You know? I mean, do they really think anybody at SIG who is important, who makes decisions, is actually reading what they write in Spectrum? Do they actually believe that? I hope not. You ready to fight, huh?
To the ASOS vehicle retrieval system. Your vehicle has been moved to authority proceed. Your insurance claim has been set.
Thank you.
How come you ain't moved out of Texas yet? I think a year or two, they're going to start going after all the black people with pitchforks. They're already going after the brown people. You know, I mean, that state, they've really become a hateful state, you know that? I just, shit I read about, I'm thinking, Jesus Christ. Yeah, it's always been prejudice, but Jesus, now they're getting hateful. Jesus, I mean, yeah, the whole country. Yeah, you're right. You're right. The whole country. Never seen so much hate. You know? And the thing about it is, this country was built from everybody coming from everywhere else, and now they act like you got to be from here. Jesus Christ, there ain't a pure-blooded white boy in this country. But you didn't listen to them, you'd think they were. Yep. I mean, Jesus Christ, hate, hate, hate. Yeah, like I say, I feel, I think they get what they deserve sooner or later. You know? Yep, I agree. Nope. What's worse? Well, you got the president of the United States saying slavery wasn't that bad for people. What? How can you say slavery wasn't bad? I mean, come on. They did nothing but rape the females, beat the males. You know what I mean? Don't give me that bullshit that slavery wasn't. If it wasn't for slavery, they wouldn't have got an education. I mean, come on.
Come on now. Let's just talk this through.
Yes, they did. Because, because God made us perfect, He gave us the right to make you slave. They did that in South America too to the Indians down there. It was our right to make slaves out of you because we're better than you. Like I say, I don't believe in God anyway. It's all bullshit. Yes, it is. I think we're going to get a reset. I do believe, and because you got people like you got no, probably not. I don't know. I'm giving you, yeah. But I think we are due for a reset, and I think they've already gone beyond the tipping points with fucking climate change. I mean, you people can deny it all you want to, but look at the fucking weather in the last couple of years versus when I grew up. You know what I mean? If you don't know it's so much worse now than it was then, I can't help you. You're just that stupid. You know what I mean? If you don't think the truth now, it isn't. Yep. Yep. I guess so. Well, they want, see, they just want to be, oh no, they don't care. As long as I'm rich and famous and I can do what I want, fuck everybody else, fuck the planet. And, I would say, short minded. It's,
Thought you wanted this fight.
it's amazing. It's amazing how stupid people can be. Well, look at this. Who in their right mind? All these people talk about all this shit. God, you got all these people preaching God, MAGA. Oh my, they're real religious. You know what I mean? Why would you vote for? If you are this die-hard Christian, why would you vote for Trump? Trump hasn't done anything to prove he's a Christian. Man, he's raped women. He's raped kids. He's been caught. He's a thief. Yeah, he's a thief. And you guys act like God sent him. God sent him to us. Yeah, he's the second Jesus. How can you be so stupid? And then you want me to take your religion seriously? Come on. You know, I'm sorry. I can't take anybody who's religious seriously when it comes to religion. Because you know what? Open your eyes and show me what religion. And you want to show me how religion God is? And you want to show me They want to talk about how great God is. Well, then explain to me all them kids in children's hospitals, how great He is, how loving He is, how wonderful He is. What did them children ever do to anybody that He's punished them that way? I mean, have you ever walked into a children's hospital? It's fucking disgusting what them poor kids go through. And they talk about, oh, God's helping them. God put them there, you stupid fucks. If what you say about God is true, He's the one that put them there. Like I say, I just don't understand. Nothing more disgusting in this world than going into a children's hospital. See all them poor kids who've never hurt nobody. You know what I mean? Just innocent kids. And you see all the diseases they have and the way they're treated, wrapped up in them. Yeah, Jesus. It's just disgusting. And they want me to support them believing in God. No, because I think if God exists, He's a piece of shit. You know, and all I have to do is look at the children's hospital to prove my point. I'm sorry, how can anybody do that to somebody who's done nothing? Nope, still don't. They're trying to take it away now. Oh, yeah. Let's get them hooked on drugs. Yeah, let's, oh, you're right. Let's get them stuck on drugs. You're right. First of all, we'll make their lives so bad, the only way they can get any relief is to turn to drugs. There were no drugs. You're right. You're right. There were no drugs. I mean, there was marijuana, but nobody cared. It wasn't nobody. Nobody's going to take marijuana and kill themselves. Nobody's going to take marijuana and start shooting people. But all this, I'm sure. You know what? I wouldn't be a bit surprised if they would have had their hands in it. Yep. Yep. And there's a lot of them people in the world. You know, I'm sorry, but there are. They think all that shit's all right, as long as they're protecting the pure white boy. And like I said, ain't nobody in this country is a pure white boy no more.
Come on
Like I
now.
said,
Let's just talk.
but you're right. It's going to get a reset. The planet's going to see to it. You don't have to be nobody in it. It's the planet itself. Yeah, and it's throwing out all kinds of shit. You know, it's throwing all kinds of shit out lately. It's really been upset about something. Huh? They are bad. It's possible. Well, the thing about I don't know because basically all this solar flare shit it really fucks up technology, fucks up everything, and they didn't have that kind of technology back then. I don't think. Now I don't. But you're right. I don't. I'm just stating from what I know. They didn't. But, they very well could have. Yeah, you're right. You're right. Yeah, that's true. Yeah, you're right. We don't know because we're not as smart as we think we are. So even though you may have some of the parts and pieces, you don't know how to put them together. You know. But I'm okay with it. I won't live long enough to see it, but you will. I won't. I should already be gone. I should already be dead. Motherfuckers hadn't resurrected me. Still pisses me off.
To the ASOS
More than
vehicle
motherfucker.
retrieval system. Vehicle selected.
I don't want
And
to.
your vehicle has been delivered to the following location.
Some bitch were supposed to let me die peacefully, and the motherfuckers had to shove another tube down my throat. Pisses me off. I'm never going to get over it. I was dying peacefully. You know? Best way to go, not even know it. And them motherfuckers had to bring me back against my wishes. That's what really pissed me off. Huh? I can't, because I can't prove who did it. I don't know if the EMTs did it. I don't know if the doctors in the hospital did it. Somebody threw away. Somebody threw away. Yeah. And somebody got it out of my wallet and threw it away. Now, but I don't know who. You know? So who are you going to sue? Can't prove either one of them did it. But one of them did it because it was there, and they sure as hell got my wallet to get my driver's license out to find out who I was. You know what I mean? So, you motherfucking pieces of shit, all you were looking for was dollar signs. Or you started to resurrect me, and then you realized too late we're not supposed to do this, so they covered up. I mean, it may not have been an intentional deal that they just went against my wishes. It may have been they fucked up because they didn't look first, which is possible. But it don't change the fucking fact is that it happened. And I ain't happy about it. I can tell you that. I mean, it's been, what, several months now, since June, I guess? You know, I hurt all the time. My back hurts where the burn is. Every time I flex my muscles or flex my back, it hurts. My ass, when I sit down, it hurts. See, all that skin now has no it's not elastic. Place on my leg hurts when I walk. I'm going to deal with that for the rest of my life. Why don't I have enough pains in my life? But they had to give me more? You know? What am I supposed to do? Stay on drugs the rest of my fucking life? To get rid of the pain? Oh, like I say, sometimes I can't even sleep at night. You know, I move, I stretch, I roll over something, and I stretch the muscles, and stretch my skin on my back, and holy fuck does it hurt. Because it just don't stretch. And, of course, it's getting worse because the nerves are regenerating. You know? So what do I got to do? Go have surgery to kill all the nerves around the burns? I got big burn area. I mean, it's not just a little bitty, you know what I mean? I mean, the whole top of my ass is all scar tissue, burns. And my leg, down the side of my leg, it's all scar tissue, burns. In fact, I got a hole in my leg where the graft didn't take or didn't adhere. I actually got a hole down there because the graft didn't take, and they decided not to redo it, thank God. I don't know, because if they'd had to redo it, guess what? Back in the hospital, debried again, then I had to go through all the fucking more grafting. Oh, I've had enough hospitals. Like I say, now I get to look forward to being in pain every day, all the time. And they're worried about me getting addicted to something. Well, who the fuck cares? I'm 67 fucking years old and in pain. You're telling me getting addicted is the worst thing that could possibly happen to me. Go fuck yourselves. Oh, I told the doctors, I said, I don't give a fuck. You know what? You want to cut me off pain pills? Go right ahead. I won't stop. And I'll happily not take them. But I'll also happily blow my fucking brains out. Well, no, you know what? I am 67, almost 68 years old, and you want me to deal with pain every day in my fucking life for no reason? I mean, it's never going to get better. You know what I mean? You can't. You've done told me that it is what it is.
I'll be tracking your progress
So,
on the bounty.
and you're worried about
Watch
me
yourself.
getting addicted on something? Fuck you. Well, yeah, but I don't care. You want me to stop taking pills? You just say so. I'll stop taking them. I don't have a problem with not taking them.
but don't expect me to put up with it every day. I said, don't expect that. I mean, that's just not realistic. You know, you fuckers brought me back when I was already out of it. I was gone and I've been perfectly happy, no pain, nothing. You know what I mean? And you guys did this to me. And I have never been, you know, I've had open heart surgery and all that shit. And you know, these burns hurt worse than that shit ever did. Even after surgery, I had no idea burns, third degree burns, hurt that bad. You know what I mean? I had no idea. I mean, you know, I thought, yeah, burns burn. You know what I mean? Probably just like any other wound. Oh, no, it's not. Oh, no, it's not. Something about burns is just fucking vicious. You know, and I don't mean little bitty burns. I mean, you know, third degree burns. Holy fuck. I had no idea it was that painful. You know, I had no idea until it happened to me, and I thought, what the fuck? How does some of these people burn worse than I am? How the fuck do they deal with it? How in the fuck? You know? Well, I can understand why they get addicted. You know what I mean? Because, and the thing about it is, oxycodone 10, you know, the big drug that's supposed to be super bad, get you addicted right away. You know what? It doesn't do nothing for burn pains. I couldn't even, when I took it, I couldn't even tell it. You know, the only thing that worked was morphine. But that oxycodone 10, the big fucking drug, was a joke. I laughed at it. You guys are crying, you know. You tell me this pill is so potent and shit. Why does everybody worry about taking it? Didn't do shit. Couldn't believe it. You know, they warn me, oh, this will get you addicted and all that shit, especially 10 milligrams. This is such a high dose. Yeah, you fucking worthless fucks. You have no idea. Like I say, took it. I couldn't even tell it. And I told them that, and they said, oh, that's not possible. Well, I'm telling you, it hurts like hell. And your pills don't do nothing. Now, morphine would work for about 20 minutes. Now, morphine would knock it out, would knock everything out. But see, morphine just quick acting, and it doesn't last. You know what I mean? It's not something that's supposed to last for hours. It's not. Just the way it is. It's not a long-lasting drug. It's just a quick relief that for a short period of time you don't have to put up with. And that's what I found is it was true, you know. Yeah, it felt good right after they gave me or put it in my veins or gave me a shot. It felt really good, but it didn't last very long. 20 minutes, back to hurting again. But at least for 20 minutes you had some relief. You know, that's the way I looked at it, at least. Oh, thank God. But yeah, I'll tell you, never get burned. Ooh, never do something stupid to get you burned. I didn't even do something stupid. I just obviously just passed out in the middle of the day. But don't ever do something and get yourself burned bad, I'm telling you. You do not even want to deal with that. I wouldn't wish that on an enemy. God, that's terrible. And like I say, there's people who got burned a whole, I mean, I got third-degree burns in 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 places, you know, quite big places, and that's bad enough. But, you know, some people get them all over. You know, their whole body gets hurt. Oh, Jesus, I can't imagine what those people went through or go through. Ooh. Talk about give you the willies. Oh, I can't imagine. Yeah, one thing I can definitely feel for burn victims. And before, I just thought burns would be just like anything else. You know, I had no idea that it was that much different than, you know, than a regular wound. Nope, they're taking you out. No, they're taking you out. They come. They come.
One less shithead on the run. Pleasure doing business with you.
Somebody else is coming from you before you. So how many ships you got now anyway? You keep spending money, don't you? You got to have more than a couple. I mean, I know you do a lot what I do. You melt shit and buy store credit. I don't know, but I think right now in my hangar, all I got's an Apollo and the Taurus. That's it. But I do have $1,100 in store credits. 1,100. So basically, I've spent about, I guess, 1,500. Apollo, well, the Apollo, I guess, was worth 220 or something when I bought it. I think it's worth 280, 300 now, but it wasn't that when I bought it. You know, I bought it in concept. And the Taurus, I think the Taurus was 140, 150 when I bought it, regardless of what it costs now. So I probably got about another $300. But yeah. Yep. And they keep raising the prices on shit. I done read on Spectrum today that they're going to raise the prices on the Hall B and all the other ships that aren't released yet because they haven't started. They're going to raise the price. Yep. 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 Yeah, I'm sure. Yeah, the SIG already said they're raising the prices on everything. And the thing about it is, how are they raising the prices? It doesn't cost them nothing. You know, they're just fucking pictures. But as long as people accept whatever they do, they're going to keep doing that shit. Yeah, they said the price of the Hall B is going up. What else? Yeah, they haven't mentioned a bunch of ships that are going up in price. You're probably right. And I got a feeling it's going to suck. I really do. I just, from what I've seen of their trailer, it's not a game I want to play just because if I want to watch a movie, I'll watch a movie. I'll play a game, I want to play a game. I don't want to watch a movie and then do something once in a while in the movie and call it a game because it's not. I mean, that 1 hour trailer they made, I just thought, you don't do anything. And what you do is what? Float in space, going from here to there, between asteroids or whatever. That's your ideal of gameplay. That didn't look fun to me. You know? And that was big. That was, you know, and then a little bit of shooting you did. I just, not my ideal gameplay, you know? I want to be the hero. I want to be the guy doing things. I don't want to be watching other people do things in your movie.
Landing gear deployed. Landing complete.
But yeah, I figure I'll buy me an Arasta. That's a 575, and I'll get a Mole and a Prospector. And then I'll buy a Hall D, because it's 550 and a Hall C is 500. So why would I buy a Hall C and just get a Hall C when I can get a Hall D for an extra $50 and get a Hall C and the C2 Hercules and some fighter ship, Arrow or something, whatever it is. So I get 3 ships, and it's not, you know, the Hull D is Hull E is a capital ship. You know how long it'll be before they release that fucker? You know, after 1.0, and 1.0 is probably 5 years away. So I'll be sitting pretty. I mean, and you want to think about melting your Hull C and doing the same thing. Oh, I thought you had one. Oh. Oh, that's when you. Yeah, for the merchantman, you might get a Hull C. You're right, but you might lose it if you upgrade it to a Perseus, because if it releases, you don't get no loaner. Mm. Uh-huh. Right. Yeah, I'm sure the Perseus are going to be out by the end of the year, regardless. He drops next week. May drop next week. I know. They haven't said it was going. Engineering's not even close, though. You know what? Engineering's not even close. That's 6 months away at the minimum. Everybody acts like it's going to drop tomorrow. Bullshit. You know, why do you? Why does everybody? They, you know what? They haven't got any of it in. How's it going to? And yes, you're true. When they do drop it, it's going to be hard to run ships. Yes, but yeah, yeah. And it's not in the game, so even upgrading it, you know, what are you going to, oh, you can't. But, yeah, it's going to be a long time before they release that merchant. Be a long time. Yeah, I just figure I'll be able to do mining. Doing that, I'll be able to do my mining. I mean, I'd rather have the Erasca right away, but we know that's not going to happen. It'll be 5 years for we see that shit. You know, maybe. I don't. You may be ready for it, but I don't know that you'll get it. You know how that is. They're just not very good with us. I mean, like I say, fuck. It's not that I want a Hull D. I probably, like I say, but as soon as I have it and it releases, I'll probably just melt the fucker. I'm sorry. I don't really. I fuck Hull D. You know how big that fucker is? I mean, it's capital size. That's a big fucking ship. And you can't. There's no way you can utilize it by yourself. There ain't no fucking way. At least I don't think so. Who knows? But yeah, I read that somewhere they're raising the price. If I give you the ones that raise, and the Hull B was one of them, and I'm going to get a Hull B before the price goes up. Once again, right now I think they're $140 for a Hull B. Well, that'll be $300-400 as soon as it releases. And it holds almost 400. Where did I read? I'm trying to remember where I read the prices going up on. Was it in Spectrum? I don't remember. I'm at 4 million myself. Is what I'm at 4 million doing cargo. Well, once I get a Hull C or something bigger than a Taurus, I will make money a whole lot faster. Right. Yeah. See that is yeah. The Hull C. I can do missions that are 700K for one run. Hull C. So the Hull C. I can see the Hull C can be double that. You know what I mean? So I think that maybe let's see. I can't remember where.
I read that about the Hall B, and they gave. See, I'm not very smart sometimes. Oh yeah, sorry about that. Not my fault this time. But yeah, they said that they were going to telescope.
To the ASOS vehicle retrieval system.
Yeah. Oh, you haven't put it together yet? Oh, it's got all kinds of shit for it, huh? Yeah. Are you? You're not living. You don't live in a city, do you? You don't live in a big city anymore, do you? Because that kind of. Well, yeah, but all the light wash out from the city, doesn't that really fuck it up? Oh, wow. You did get a fancy one. Yeah, they can process all that shit out. Son of a gun. Yeah, well, you
Please
can.
visit us again. Goodbye. Welcome to the ASOS vehicle retrieval system. Please visit us again. Goodbye.
I got one in my bag, but I haven't flown it for a while. I just want stuff that I can make money off of. Now, used to be I didn't worry about that. You know what I mean? I just like cool stuff, but now I go after money makers. Like I say, with the we'll see. I think my I think my plan will work.